Hello, I'm Brigantia, Blackbird of Blackbird's Brew. Happy Thursday and welcome to the Pagan Housewife, where we are talking about fall cleaning because September has returned to us at last, and I don't care what the calendar says. As far as I'm concerned, autumn begins today. With the change of the season, the household requires special attention, and everyone has their own way of doing things, but I like to give my home a thorough going over on a quarterly basis, and this means deep cleaning, attending to any tasks that have been put off, organizing as necessary, and just sprucing up the magical protections around the home. The mundane and the magical gets an all-around refresh, and once I began doing this in my own home, it made all the difference in the world, and hopefully your own personal routine has the same effect upon your household. And thankfully, this does not have to be done all in one go, unless that happens to be the best way for you to get the job done. But for me, I have split up the tasks a little bit, and I've been doing them a piece at a time, and that has been working quite well. I started by taking down all the seasonal floral arrangements and anything else that just kind of said summer to me, and then I put it away in storage. Then I got my autumn pretties out of their totes and I organized them. Depending on the month, I particularly use different colors in the floral arrangements, and so each month has its own separate tote. For September, example, I use the most vibrant of the autumn shades, the scarlets, the burnt orange, the golds. It does not match at all how the landscape outside looks during that month, but I'm trying to shame the weather into submission. I'm setting it a good example. I need the season to change by this time of the year. I really do. Then for October, with the florals, I add in touches of black, and I create a much more spooky atmosphere with different accessories, just for obvious reasons. I like to get in the spirit of things, and it's fun. And then for November, by this time, everything outside has really begun to fade. Most of the leaves have dropped right to the ground. They're browning. So that's when I start using more browns and bronzes and creams in my own florals. And that's when, my inside environment and my outside environment start to match again. But it doesn't start out that way, I admit. But after I got all that organized, I did a very deep clean, and that included shampooing the carpet, which, just for a brief side tangent, I just want to say that carpet is an abomination. It is not worth the trouble that it takes to maintain it, and whoever is responsible for laying the carpet in my kitchen, they need to be flogged in the middle of town square. Just how I feel about it. Anyway, rant over. Right now, after all of that, I am in the phase of making sure that the pantry, my cleaning closet, and my dressers are as orderly and as tidy as they can be. I'm going to hold out on kind of doing up the closets, the clothes closets, and making sure that the winter clothes are out, just because I know from past experience that as a general rule, Missouri does not get that cold during September, so it's not quite time to do that particular chore, but it's coming, just a few weeks yet. But next on the agenda, we'll be refreshing the various magical protections that I have around the house. This is a vital part of my process because I don't want these measures to become stagnant, fade, or to become otherwise ineffective. That defeats the whole point in doing them. So among other things, I will be creating new prosperity and health jars. So I'll be getting out the crock pot, which as far as I'm concerned is just an electric cauldron. I like to let my potions cook very slowly before I bottle them up. Sometimes I'll let it just kind of sit and just gradually feed it a little bit more moisture here and there over the course of 7 days, just because I really want to get all of that intention soaked into it. And when I'm in the process of doing that kind of brewing, the whole house just feels amazing. And it usually smells pretty good too. And then the time has come to spruce up the altar. I am entering a new spiritual chapter with my exploration of Norse and Germanic religions and traditions, and I just want to use my altar as a place of declaring my intention to follow through with this, to find out where that road will lead. And naturally, I want the altar to also serve as a proper welcoming place to the gods, at least as far as my own home is concerned. And it should reflect that I am taking this journey seriously and I am going into it wholeheartedly. And lastly, I'm going to be putting more of my crystals to work. The past few months, I've allowed them to rest and recharge, but now it's time for them to earn their keep. So you may see pictures of the house of where they are popping up here and there to add certain charges or to help create certain atmospheres and moods. So that is to come. But that's what I've been doing. What are you doing for your fall cleaning? Does it cover both the mundane and the magical aspects of your life? Does this ritual pave the way for your own autumnal celebrations? Tell me all about it. I'd love to swap ideas. You could let me know in the comment section below. Or you could click on the link in our description box. That'll take you to the Gilded server Blackbird's Brew. That's the group that goes along with this channel. And you can swap ideas with us there. We have a whole channel that is devoted to pagan housekeeping, and also we have channels for different Wheel of the Year celebrations. We have a lot of stuff. There's a little bit of something to offer for everyone. So I hope you'll come check us out soon and just get to know us. But that will do it for this video for now, and I will see you next time. Bye.